Da, 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 da. I want to make this video because I was doing a short about an experience that I had. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about it, and I felt it was gonna get longer than the time that a short is supposed to be. You see, in this world, there are billions of people. Of course, it's not always going to be easy to have interactions with people, or it's not going to be as comfortable as always. I think one thing I'm learning about life and the world is that I still want to show up as myself, no matter the surrounding, no matter the perception, no matter what other people say or do. Of course, there are things that I want to learn about myself, things that I'm learning on this journey of life with my friends, with my psychologist, on this journey by myself. As I move forward, I can process a lot of stuff that I did not used to process in the past, as I'm feeling more present in my mind, my body, and my emotions. And I also realize there's a lot of things that I can do so I can become a better person, like sleep better, eat healthier, meditate, and many plenty other things that can be beneficial for me and at the same time impact in a positive way the world that surrounds me and the people that I get along with. However, in this journey that I'm in, and we're all in, I think we are all in a journey, on a journey of life, we have a right to show up as ourselves. So if at a moment, at any given moment, someone makes a comment or people, even if they don't see it, even if it's unconscious, they try to bring you down, try to make fun of you or be rude and place opinions forward that were not even called for and are not welcome, honestly, because everyone has their own life and personality, and I think one of the most important things is that everyone should respect everyone, and if there are rude comments, that is not welcome. But even if that happens, I believe that we all have a choice and a right to continue showing up as ourselves. I was talking about this on the short because one thing that I used to do in the past, I remember very clearly, especially on middle school, I was very afraid. I did not speak English, so when I arrived to the United States, I became very shy, and I did not understand many things. Felt very out of place. I came from a very small town, a village actually, and suddenly to be in a big world, in a big city with many, many people, I could not hear myself in the cafeteria because of the amount of loudness at the beginning. So I felt very out of body experience, and suddenly everyone felt like so different. I did not understand what they were saying. I did not understand at the beginning the culture and everything. So I became very shy and I went into myself, so I wouldn't speak. I was just reading, doing homework, going to the library, going to my home, and that's it. Going to my house, that was all. So I remember specifically a time, and I think it happened several times, but I remember one specifically where I was in a class when the professor took us to a computer center there in the school, I think. Well, there were computers, and we were like doing stuff, and I got very excited for some reason. Don't tell me why. Don't ask me why. I don't remember, but I was very excited, and I was talking to a guy that was kind of friendly to me, and I felt like he was kind of a friend, or I felt like at least we were a little bit closer than other classmates. And I was very excited, and I suddenly show up as myself, as I used to show up in Venezuela when I was little with my family, like very open, talking a lot. I'm very excited. And this person was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you talking so much? Oh, what's happening? Like he was like he felt like, aren't you like supposed to be shy or something like that? Something to that matter. I don't remember because it was so many years ago. But at that moment, it was like, oh, I felt like, oh, I'm not supposed to be like this. People now see me as shy and they accept me as shy, and I don't ruffle any feathers. I think that's the saying. I don't know. I don't create any commotion. Everyone is comfortable with this perceived persona that I've acquired because of my fear, or because I did not speak the language. I became very shy and did not speak at all. So that's the persona that everyone thinks that I am, and that's what they perceive me as. So yes, they're comfortable with it. Okay, turn it off. So I stop talking loudly. I stop showing as myself. In that moment, it was like flash. I turn off the light, and let's go back to being shy. Let's go back to being quiet. And I felt so uncomfortable afterwards. And I always remember, and it feels painful, the fact that I hide. I went into hiding because someone made a comment that felt kind of like, you're not supposed to be like that, or like yeah, like kind of in a very, because it was like in a very critical kind of way. And just tonight something happened where this, in a different way, uh I felt like a comment was made that was very unwelcome and was very, made me very uncomfortable. And I was like, no, I'm gonna still show up as I am. This is who I am, and of course I can always learn and grow, but something that makes my personality, or something that is part of my essence, I want to keep it as myself. I want to show up as myself. I want to be me and be proud of who I am. And we should all be proud of ourselves. And I wanted to share this because it's very vulnerable of me. And I think it's very important that we all remember that we are all precious as we are. Some people talk a lot, some people talk less, some people smile a lot, some people are serious, but whoever you are, you have a right to show up as who you are. And if you want to learn, if you want to grow, if you want to get better or something, that's also your right. But you have a right and a choice, and it's wonderful. This light that you have, this essence that makes you who you are, it should always shine. So please, 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 I beg you, keep shining. No matter what the context, no matter what people say, keep shining. I'm a shine. We're gonna shine together. And I just wanted to make this video to encourage you to do so. May love, peace, and light be with us all, even though the darkness is also necessary.